another episode of, or session of Green&Blue Walkthrough session. Green&Blue Walkthrough's Let's Play off. What did I call this again? Oh, it's 03 Squadron, Battle of Britain. I'm fine, and here we are playing Battle of Britain again. Oh, is walking while turning. Walking while nodding is nauseating. But anyway, so we're back. It's been a while. A while for YouTube standards, anyway. And just some new games coming out, and yeah, this is going to be a random. Oh, this is going to be a Flying Sunday game now, which means there's a chance of appearing. Which means there's a chance of appearing on Sundays. So yeah, let's continue. Like debate, don't know why. Like.
Tittle tattle lost the battle. Careless talk costs lives.
That one before? Actually, before we're talking to the orange ones, let's talk to the is there someone else here? That's orange? Or are you just? Or is that just the? Or is that the same bubble? Yeah, green is all we want. Yeah, green is all we want. Oh, hello. Okay, mission. Okay, not there. No, British Bear can only have one door. That's different. 360. Oh. Pumpkin? Lux spikes. That's weird. Yeah, I think I need to clean up and defrag my computer again. I've been needing to do it every 5 seconds because, well, Steam and just different things putting a ton of just having not cleaning up their operations after they're done with them. And the problem with Steam is it dumps all the old game saves into your C drive. You know, the thing in which you have a computer like mine, which have almost a dozen hard drives, and they can put in more. It doesn't work because it fills up easily, and I haven't been able to get the shortcut. Well, basically, you can make a folder shortcut to another place, and basically reroute the save data to where the game wants it to be, or Steam, because you can't change Steam's, default old game save. And basically have a shortcut which routes all that data and puts it in the folder in a place that you want. But yeah, and not like telling you that it exists anymore, which is upsetting. But anyway, that's up to you again. I need to mess around for more. It might work better when I finally get Windows 10 installed. It's actually being shipped from Best Buy, which I finally got that on sale for my birthday. Watch made it possible, as always.
I must say I'm impressed with what you pulled.
Thank you.
I heard that I'm a natural-born predator, so I act like it.
Keep acting like it and you may become a predator that is locked up in a cage by breeds for everyone to see.
The only zoo I want to see is the Berlin's Tiergarten. It's not too far from the hiding place of Hitler and his goons.
Oh, I like your way of thinking.
Yeah?
That is why I'm around.
Well, you better be careful so you're not saying it with a parachute on your back. Okay, let's go. Oh, quest plane
Low
customization.
petrol, need to refuel.
Wait, is it saying no need to refuel instead of need to refuel? You might actually be saying no need to refuel. That would make sense. Spotters. Apparently someone's due for a forward control tower. Just kidding, there probably is one around here somewhere. Is there? Wait, hold on. Control tower, the one thing you should always be able to see in an airfield or airport. No, there's the control tower. They were too poor to afford a control tower. That's interesting. Okay. But yeah, so I'm going to be trying a new controller today. Something which I got for another purpose. Or, well, got part of it for another purpose. But it didn't work for that. It didn't work for that, so yeah. It worked for Sky Knights, which is interesting because Sky Knights didn't like any of my controllers prior to it. But yeah. Lane. Alright. Switch to electric to mechanic.
I'd love a slight change in my plane.
Okay, time for some art.
Alright. Let's do this thing like a compass horizon. Oh wait, can I actually pay Minecraft? Well, yeah, also, I found something. Also, by the way, I went on eBay and I was looking for Wii U Pro controllers. Went on eBay and they have tons of them for cheap. Like I just got 5, which hopefully they're all legit. Let's hopefully. Oh, whoops. Oh, I fork out. You
I
no.
come with a request.
Personal request granted.
Okay, I mean I would do it myself if I had, if I had to know how. So can we custom? Oh, I mean customization. Okay, yeah, they do mean customization as in switching parts. You can't actually customize the look of your aircraft, unfortunately. At least a nose art would be nice. I know cheating camouflage might be a bad idea, but a nose art would be fine. Alright, let's actually switch to engine. We should have a different engine. Supercharger sustain. Oh, that'd be nice. But yeah, so I got, I got like 5 for $50. Actually, less than that, like 40. So that should
Now
last
that
me
one.
forever. Which one of them should have, but 4-player co-op, and one of them died on me. So yeah, but it's Nintendo. That couldn't happen. Nintendo basically an Xbox controller died on. Basically, all those Xbox controllers you see, on my shelves, they all die within a month. My Nintendo controllers don't, although some can die really quickly. Like a Wiimote died on me instantly. Before. Although I could have just not have understood how syncing works, but that's the story for another day. Xbox controllers, the PlayStations actually don't ever break on me. Oh yeah.
Good.
But it's giving 5, it should be more than enough. And I can always use 4 for, I can always use 4 for co-op. I have to get the Mi Flash adapters, of course, but still. There you are. But yeah. However, I did find another controller which would suit my needs greatly. It is the Razer Xbox One Ultimate, not Ultimate controller. It has a different name. Ultimate is its edition. There's Ultimate and Tournament. Tournament doesn't have the mic. It's $40 cheaper. Which, unless you really need to save those $40, it really isn't worth it. Alright, let's see. Because you always could need a mic, a mic adapter and controller, whereas having none is kind of ugh. But yeah, and it's pretty much a Xbox Elite controller, but it's Razer styled. So you can have the standard D-pad or something like it, or the Razer 4 you know, 4-quarter pie thing, which I found pretty cool in the controllers. And what's better, what actually grabbed my attention, is the fact that the triggers look to be shallower and more in line to the shoulders, meaning that you could actually hold it in the proper way to game, which is having your middle finger on the trigger and your index finger on the shoulder. Which Xbox people look well understand it, they might. I mean, which in a shooter, it's not necessarily a good idea because you shove your index finger on the trigger. For more controller shooter, what am I looking for? I want to customize. Oh, install, right. So yeah. But for flying games, it's nothing beating having both fingers on your controller. And even some shooters. Alright, Superstar saying. Ooh, that looks like it sucks. Your distance bonus power. I think it just means it can last longer.
This will do.
Then roll filter.
Nice. Maybe this way.
Oh, we got tweaked. Max engine temp power. Okay, so basically, basically we should be able to leave full power on all the time with this engine, or actually be a smaller degree. But then again, we weren't running into an issue before, so you know what? I'll take the engine. It turns out the Hawk Hurricane is actually a pretty good fit for me. I was surprised. How about you? Catlin. Alright, you also.
Hope this will fix it.
Yes, fix it. I mean, I guess that makes sense. Like, you know, it's also say fix for everything. Like, fix supper. Not trying to repair supper, we're trying to, you know, make it. Alright, there we go. Great 10 mushrooms. Okay, doesn't say we got anything new. I will believe that. Collecting mushrooms, KK. But yeah. And instead of the paddles on the Elite controller, it has actually 6 triggers or something, basically buttons in the back, which I don't think will. Oh, there's mushroom. Which I don't think will be as much of a bother getting anything with this game as the paddles. They don't mean your way. And I don't plan using paddles at all. You can take out the paddles, but that defeats the purpose of having them and the chance that you need to use them. So yeah. But anyway, so that's the thing. Anything else about the controller that I like? Oh, you can customize it on Windows 10 and stuff like that. You might be able to do it in Windows 7. When Razer says Windows 10 only, I would be inclined to believe them. But I am getting Windows 10, so it should be fine. It's just dual booting or however it works. I'm not quite sure. And yes, my cousin to see, getting instructed to see how that works. So I'm gonna dual boot to run the games that want to run Windows 7 and go back to Windows 10 for normal tasks, as well as games that want to just run on Windows 10. Mushroom. This isn't so bad. Picking up is hard. Just random side missions. Like, notice how this is not optional. I'm doing it because I can. It'd be nice if it'd be nice if you unlock, you know, scenes or mission planes. And scene spots on the same spot every single time, which is lackluster when plane watching, but must plane watch. It is a thing I must do. It looks like they're in towards the airfield itself. Yeah, it seems like they're just in this section. I mean, I think I see one right there. Right in the center of the screen when I looked. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, it's also the same price as an Elite controller. No, and also the greatest thing about that controller is it has concave. Wait, it's concave this way because it's caving in, and convex is the other way. Regardless, the dome, the dome sticks, which I love. Which I had to basically try to figure out why the Xbox had, the Xbox 360 I should say, had, you know, basically had the convex, you know, the ones that dip in words, and then Xbox One had basically the like wall sticks. I think it's because some gamers, or maybe most gamers, let's say most gamers, that's probably more realistic, like to plant their fingers on top of the stick and move it in all directions. Whereas people like me prefer to move the stick with their hand and basically rotate around it like this. I definitely need to make a video showing that. Possibly when I do a video on that controller, if I do a video on that controller. But I might do a video anyway, just basically, I might make a video series just basically showing off, basically just, you know, showing like how I do things. So yeah. To give a different point of view, okay, maybe they're a bit everywhere. Places which you can find them, they're not crazy. Yeah, see? But yeah, and pretty much, Xbox makes it hard to rotate, it's hard on my finger always slips. When Nintendo switched to it, unfortunately with the Nintendo Switch Pro, it's the same thing. Actually, it's not as bad as Xbox. The Xbox One also didn't have that problem. Oh, actually, there's more mushrooms than you need. Okay, that's cool. Yay, we did it. Not quite sure why, but we did it. Alright, and we're back here. That was too bad. Planes. Okay, so I'll probably get the controller eventually, maybe for Christmas. That's up to you.
Second official combat mission and so many aircraft shut down. Today looks good in our record, right?
Oh yeah.
Quite.
And Wapkowski's alright. I wish you wrote only about the happy landings. And beautifully deployed parachutes in the worst case scenario.
And British people refraining from beating us to death with their shovels. I heard civilians almost killed one of the British airmen last week thinking he was a Fritz.
Wow, I mean, can't they tell a British gentleman from a German gentleman? I mean, like, seriously? You know, like in the South and America in general, we can tell where people come in cities. You know, in the same state. Like in Florida, we know, I mean, like for example, as a Jackson, I know someone from, well, Miami would be like, or no, from South Florida, like my mom. Or Central Florida. There's a big difference to us, so that's a bit weird. But, yeah. Alright, let's go over here. We need to talk to... Oh, he's outside. Okay. I was denied. At least I stay out the door. Ah! So weird, so floating. Actually, wait a second. I do that all the time in Halo, and I don't call that floaty. Yeah, I jump into a realistic War II flying game and call that floating. Alright, let's continue. I'm really not making you nauseous.
I have to say that I'm relieved with the fact that we ended up forming a fighter squadron.
Yes.
A bloody shame it would be were we forced to fly the bombers.
Those things are unflyable, sir. Just like home. It was the punishment for being too bright. You were assigned to scout or bomber units.
And my conscience would not let me be at peace if I were a bomber pilot. You never know who you'd hit.
We are at war.
Yes,
Sir.
We are at war.
It's called develop a computer that goes inside your plane. aka North Command site. People, I swear. Alright. I mean, also the British getting... Why care who they get in the war? The Americans cared. Of course, to a point, because you're bombing them from 50,000 feet and, you know, in broad daylight helps, but still. And there's the whole point of bombing what some people consider civilian factories. They're producing military components. They do install air raid sirens, hopefully. But yeah, it's just a thing. Oh, we need to sleep. Some flags. RAF and Polish. I'm sorry, I don't know the Air Force. But anyway. That means. Oh wait, more dialogue. Wait, did we talk to you? Yes, I remember your jacket. Let's just see. Oh, 180. I actually want to do a quarter spin. Alright, let's do this thing.